Hey, Sagittarius. I had to catch up on some things, but Sagittarius, here we are. Getting ready for the week ahead. And this is a weekly feature, which I always post on Sundays. And it can show you some overall themes for the upcoming week and maybe even some specific things as well. Depending on how things show up, I will let you know whether or not we are going to do an extended for this reading. And thanks y'all for buying extended readings. I appreciate you and everyone who has shown up in support. No matter how you're supporting this channel, I appreciate you. Hopefully, the details of this reading you may or may not feel is for you, but be open to it coming or to it unfolding. And hopefully, even if that is the case, you find something inspiring or whatever from this. I hope so. I hope so, Sag. Feels, I don't want to say, I feel, Sag, like you're almost too focused. If that makes sense. You're almost too focused, Sagittarius. It feels like you are so much in this goal energy that you can't see anything else. And sometimes we can just zero in too much, because you are definitely about clearing obstacles out of your way. Right. And I do feel like this may be about the future and stability. Like you want to be stable for the future. For some, you may be looking for a new job, right? Or just looking to get your money right for the future, working on things, perhaps even seeing what do you need to work on? What more do you need to learn? And with the King of Swords, it's like you're trying to really put a plan in place, which is smart, Sag. It is smart. But I also feel like there's an over focus on it, because we don't control time. We don't control when things work out. And it just feels like you're working too hard. And I understand why you're doing it. I really do. But sometimes that can really lead to some overthinking. And with the King of Swords, I'm really feeling that. Really feeling that. You may be holding yourself back too from life because of it. Because just everything's about the goal. Everything's about the plan. Everything's about getting over this. But sometimes when we focus so much on overcoming obstacles, we're actually focusing too much on the obstacles, if that makes sense. So there's a sense of you just working. Right? And I get it. That's what your focus is. But the reason I say all this is because in your self-care area, you're needing to clear your energy. Just keeping it real, Sag. And it's with some, definite energies from the universe. Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. It's really, you probably don't see it happening, right? You don't see it happening, but the universe sees all the work that you've been putting in. And they're kind of telling you that you're focusing too much on it because everything is lining up for you. I feel like this is a message from the universe, and they're saying, let us take the wheel a little bit here. With the Wheel of Fortune, we see the work you're doing and it is turning the wheel. But now you have to kind of let us do our work, meaning let things unfold with the Tower. We're going to, you have a good Tower coming in. And it may be really necessary for you to be grounded when it happens, because the Tower can come in like a bang, right? Come in like a bang. And you're like, what the hell? And so that's why it's so important for you to have your energy cleared and not really get too much in your head about, it's not about working harder. You've already put a lot of work in. Let the universe do its thing, right? Big changes are coming, and they want you to be prepared for that because it's going to be, I don't want to say stressful, but when the tailor comes in, it's radical change. And these are changes you've been working towards. But here's the thing, I don't feel like it's falling in with your plan. So you want to be but it is for the good for you. I will say that it is going to be good because the Wheel of Fortune turns things in our favor. Maybe it's just not happening the way you planned, Sag, and that might be like a little bit stressful, and they're telling you to take a vacation. Take some time out. Knight of Swords, Justice, Eight of Wands, and the Last Judgment, which is Judgment. There's so much energy here about you needing to let the universe or God take the wheel. Okay? Do something that you really care about. Take a little time out. Maybe even go somewhere that you want to go. I mean, and know that everything is working. Like everything is going the way it's supposed to. And I feel like they don't want you to be overwhelmed when it starts to happen, because with the Eight of Wands, it could start to happen really quickly. And so there's definitely a need for you to stay grounded, Sag. Stay grounded. Okay, Sagittarius. So let's see what else is there. What else is there, Sag? It feels very much like you definitely feel this crossroads. And it is that space between, it has a lot to do with people here. Because you probably have been dealing with people who it's just feeling so much blockages with people and conflict, and like they're just not getting you, and we have been in this season of clearing. We definitely have. And I have to tell you that it's like you keep telling people what you need, and feeling like it's not received. This is what you're receiving. This is being at a standstill with people and feeling like you just can't get anywhere. And this could be about jealousy too. There could be some jealousy going on because that's the Five of Wands, but the Five of Wands is also just feeling restricted. There's something changing about that. There definitely is. There is the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. So I kind of feel like it's an end to, relationships. This can even look like friendships or whatever, where your needs aren't being met. Where you don't feel so restricted with the people around you, like they're really showing up for you with the Three of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. And now it's like, it's getting what you need. It's getting what you need. And these people not only show up for you, but they're helpful to you. They're supportive of you. So however you haven't been feeling supported by people, that's changing. That's definitely changing. And the universe is bringing that in for you. So, trust in the stagnation, honestly. And if you're feeling the stagnation, it's momentary. Okay, and we're seeing a lot about threes, and I think this is more than once. The Three of Cups has come out, so you could really be seeing a big difference in who you're surrounded by come March, which once again, we're talking about Aries season. So definite big changes. And one thing to note is that we don't have any retrogrades until April. And so it is kind of things lifting. And I definitely feel in the area of how you're supported, all of a sudden the restrictions aren't there anymore. You aren't being held back. You know, there aren't people constantly trying to fight you. And it's probably, I feel like it feels very liberating, to be honest with you. It feels very liberating. So let that happen. And if it, you know, there's so much happening in terms of turnaround and crossroads here that I just kind of feel like February is most likely going to be an important month, right? And it's hard for you to see that you're being blessed. It's hard for you to see the turnaround because you've been waiting, you know, with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is also a time in which life just gets more fun, Sag. It's not just about past people coming back, because I don't really feel like that is happening. But, you know, it's also telling you that you have good people in your life, and let life be fun. Life is about to be more fun. It may be hard to see that, but even your finances, Sag, the Empress and the Eight of Pentacles are working out. And it's also telling you that this may be just a time of healing your finances, a time of figuring out what is working and what is not working, and how to do more of what is working. Maybe you just don't know what's working, right? Because sometimes we can get in the mode where we think so much about what's not working and what we don't have that we don't see what's right in front of our face. You know, and I feel like you're going to start feeling more joy if you take a look at your life and see all that you already have. You know, see, especially with the Six of Cups, we're taking a look back. You know, we're taking a look back at particularly when things were better. What were we doing then? What, you know, because you're definitely talking about healing your finances, your position. You know, and also thinking about your worth and what you deserve, right? And so maybe it's when it comes to the Eight of Pentacles and when it comes to work and money, you might be moving towards doing something you want to do. And it could be that information is in the past. You know, maybe you're really being drawn to doing work that is fun. You know, that you want to do, that resonates with. I feel like there's something coming in here, definitely, if you take a look back, about something you may have loved doing in the past may be returning, but also this sense of, you know, I need to do something I love. I need to do something that aligns with me. And what I'm worth. I don't have to just take anything, you know, and that may be part of it, because we tend to be more successful doing work that we love, to be honest, doing what we want to do, you know. So there's a lot of that energy, and it may be hard for you to see that. Maybe you are thinking about times in the past when you were doing better, and why can't I have that now? You know, and the truth is you can. I feel like you may be thinking a lot about what you want to do. You know, because with the Empress, you know, what's good for you? You know, what were different kinds of work and even things like that. You can take a look back when things were better, and what were you doing then? It isn't just luck, Sag. It's definitely something you were doing. And so I really love this for you. I really do. You know, what you don't see coming is passion and pleasure, Sag. Passion and pleasure. The Three of Wands is here. The Four of Cups. You definitely been, You know, for some, spending some time getting over disappointments of the past so that you can be ready for what's next, right? And the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant here, there's someone coming in. I feel like this is a new person. And, wowza, jeez. The Fool is here with the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Could be someone from a distance, but I feel like you're going to be hearing from someone. Someone who's serious, someone who actually, it feels like this person, like, they know what they want. The Ten of Pentacles would be someone who's actually interested in relationships, right? And yeah, it's like a King of Swords energy. This person knows what they want. They always have a plan. They always have a plan. And they, you know, they may be speaking in regards to, I think we saw this kind of earlier too, about someone traveling to see you who really had purpose. But I do feel like there's someone here who is very sure that they want something with you. You may hear from them online, okay? And at first, you might not trust it, because the Knight of Cups, for me, is someone who's in love with love. They're not always, you know, they speak the talk, and so there might be, you might question that, you know, but you should know that even though it's the beginning, it's, you know, we're opening talks here. So it's not that they're a knight, they're not. They're a king. And this person, I also feel like they don't want to scare you, because they're a very serious person looking for a relationship. They're not looking to just date for fun. This definitely isn't that kind of person. And they might come off kind of cold to you, but they're actually very passionate. But I feel like in the past, with the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Cups, they might have scared people away with their passion. And so they're kind of being cautious, I think. Being cautious. Wow, Sag. Let's see what actions you need to take. It's funny too, because I forgot this one, but what had come out is there have been some things you were wishing for that didn't happen. There's some Phoenix energy here. All of a sudden it shows up. And you don't see it coming, because with serendipity reversed, there's no sign, there's no warning. It's just like, whoop, there it is. There it is. So what actions does Sagittarius need to take? I feel like whoever this person is, they are bringing pleasure to your life. Definitely. Definitely bringing pleasure to your life, Sag. Wow. I love this energy for you. Okay, Sag, what actions does Sag need to take to be ready? Oh, Page of Pentacles. What actions does Sagittarius need to take? Well, it's time to get active, Sag. It's time to get active. You've been in, you know, Nine of Wands energy. You've made it through things. Now it's time to plant seeds. Okay. Yep. Eight of Cups. Time to move towards the sun. Time to come out of the cocoon, Sag. If you've been holding yourself back, just trying to get through things, you know, wow. Wow, the Knight of Cups again. Jeez Louise. Six of Wands. Time to put yourself out there, because when you put yourself out there, especially in terms of being seen, that could be social media for you. This person notices. They feel like you are someone they could be with. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, now. Yeah, and so I do actually feel like this person will reach out to you. The Fool again. Knight of Swords again. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords now. I feel like this person's determined to break down your defenses. Wow. Quickly. Quickly, Sag. Wowza. Okay, Sagittarius. So, you know, I will do an extended for some of these areas. We'll see this turnaround in the people around you, and also how your finances are improving, and a little bit about this King of Swords. Okay, now, toodles.